Hello, Rooskies. We would like to apologize for any awkward edits or cuts in this video. Some very small changes were made to the video due to unlawful copyright strikes and cringe YouTube rules. We have not cut any of the actual music from the video as to not compromise the integrity of the album and the reaction. Sorry for the inconvenience. And if anyone feels like suing UMG for copyright abuse, that would actually be pretty cool of you. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Because we're going to listen to Kate Bush's album, Hounds of Love. Now, I say this, we're hopping in this month to the theme, What is Pop? That brings us to tonight. We've already done the 5th and the 12th. Tonight, we are going to be doing Kate Bush's Hounds of Love and The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. Now, I literally know nothing about Kate Bush. I do know that there is a baddie on this album cover with 2 adorable Weimaraner dogs. And this seems like a good place to be. This album came out in 1985. Babe, do you know anything about her?
Not really, but this is 85 for some reason. I don't
September
know.
16th, 1985. So
maybe I
like
just
2 years and
saw-
2 days before you were born.
Tell everyone my birthday.
Yep. This
I think I thought it was 18 from the top or something because for some reason I was thinking this was more of a newer album.
So, prog avant-garde pop would be super, not super accessible. Oh, wow. Would be a closer description. We learned the word pop is incredibly unhelpful word for describing music. That has definitely been the theme for the month without question. Now, this has, again, over 1 billion views. People said, I think, as we were getting into this album, that maybe there was a song on this that was featured on the hit series Stranger Things. Now,
Okay.
I did not watch Stranger Things. I've never even seen an episode.
I tried to. I think I started it and watched like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 episodes, but I never continued with it.
Okay.
I had a bunch of students that really liked it. I tried to connect.
It seemed like Stranger Things was a personality
it wasn't for
type.
me.
Yeah, it seems like it was a personality type there for a while. You know what I mean?
No, the 80s is kind of like the decade I know the least about. If I had to say, like, I'm not a pick a decade to not listen to, I would probably say 80s. I'm not really a big 80s fan.
You could talk a lot about the 80s Grateful Dead, though, so I'll give that to you. So according to the context here, Kate Bush had already been a pop darling, particularly in the UK, since her beginnings in the late 70s, her high-energy vocal style being one of a kind for the era. However, she truly wouldn't become Kate Bush, the Kate Bush people know, until 1980, when working with Peter Gabriel of Genesis on his album Melt, where he introduced her to the Fairlight CMI synthesizer, opening her eyes to the world of sonic possibilities that she would use to their limits on her next 3 albums, Never for Anything the Dreaming and this record, Hounds of Love. All 3 of which being critical darlings that killed in the UK charts. Incredibly influential, one on most female singer-songwriter pop albums to follow. The latter 2 were produced by Bush herself, tweaking and twisting each song into lush, dense, synthetic orchestras, equal parts progressive mustard and somber beauty. This album is a perfect example of the balance between pop and progressive songwriting as it's split into 2 halves. The first half, 5 killer pop tracks, nearly all of which released as singles to massive success. And the second half, the 9th wave, a dense conceptual piece where Kate Bush uses her pop stylings to create ambient and experimental soundscapes that are definitely less traditional pop music and more influenced by prog rock, jazz, and classical, while still having a distinct synth pop influence. These 2 halves allow Bush to flourish and explore multiple sides of her influences and have a good amount more depth than you might expect for a chart-topping synth pop record. Also, while doing research for this, I discovered that this is one of Stevie Nicks' favorite albums. Good for her. Okay. if the girl Stevie likes this, it's got to be pretty good, right? Well, okay.
Stevie.
I guess I'm going to hop into this thing, guys. Let me know in the chat. Are you listening with me for the first time or not? Who is jumping into this thing raw dog with us? I try really hard to show people that we actually discover music here together. It's not just a matter of, stumbling and, listening to something with a whole bunch of people that have already heard it. So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch or Kick. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. We would love to have you by. I know I speak for all of us when I say that, because these people over here are the best people. Guys, without further ado, it seems like a bunch of us are raw dogging this album together. I've never even heard a song on this. I'm certain I have not. We shall see.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Hey,
I probably haven't either.
Let's hop in.
Let's see.
Let's raw dog. All right, guys, let's go in raw dog. Here we go. Running up that hill. Oh my gosh, that heel. I am from Tennessee. A deal with God. Here we go.
69.
Nice. Thank you, everybody. Is it that song?
Well, let's listen.
I think that's that song. Okay, so I maybe heard.
You know this one?
I only know this one, babe. I only. Oh, bunch of.
Movie?
But no, I only know this because of how crazy it went on social media. There were so many people that used this like sound bite for a period of time there. But it's like I never went out of my way to hear the song.
When you were a TikToker?
Yeah, it was like when I was on like scrolling through and stuff.
Okay.
But it was like it was on everything. It was like YouTube. It was on Insta Short. Whatever the thing was, it was like that sound bite was just
I missed it
everywhere to an annoying. Like, and again, I never watched Stranger Things, so I could not tell you what that was about. But it's like. I never like this song completely disappeared to me in white noise because of how many like little bits I heard the but that's not, she really says words. I'm just making some BS noises here.
So far it kind of sounds like it's a song you're gonna like. It seems like your style.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does though.
I
like I'm sitting here saying the reason
like you're gonna like it.
I am honestly saying the reason I didn't listen to it is because of how popular it was, which is my whole point and the reason I'm doing the pop thing in the beginning, right? Like we're gonna start this whole song over, but the whole reason I'm doing this pop journey, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I've realized looking back, I always turned my nose up to friggin' pop music. It was like if it was popular, I didn't want to be about it. So it was like, I just was like, oh, Taylor Swift? Nah. Whatever. Like, oh, Britney Spears? Nah. Michael Jackson?
I did
nope.
do Britney.
You liked Britney? Or you nosed up to Britney?
No, I liked her when I was in like 6th, 7th, 8th. And Britney Spears was my second concert, followed by NSYNC.
You got quite the
Those
catalog.
are my first 2 concerts.
All right, throwing her back. Guys, also provide context in the chat. Thank you. But yes, confront your stigma. Listen to music that you turn your nose up to. That's what the goal is. I'm kind of glad to know where the context of this song comes from, though. Should I watch Stranger Things? No? Okay, got it.
Too much TV to watch. Sopranos.
I want to watch that one though.
It doesn't hurt me. Do you wanna feel how it feels?
I do like her voice a lot.
Know that it doesn't hurt me. Do you wanna hear about the deal they're making? It's you and me. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. See if only could.
This is the part right here that everybody freaks out about.
If only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to
This is what I heard in all of that content. So yeah, like I'm not trying to beat around the bush, but that part right there is 100% the part that like it was popularized, I guess, by social media. I do think that it's a good song, and I think it's way better when you actually like sit down and just hear the song. I like it when you actually hear the lyrics, like, and you don't just hear it for the goofy context and like seeing people do weird stuff to it. Like, this is kind of nice. The concept of like, if I could, I'd make a deal with God and swap our places. Like, that's actually a really deep chunk. That's a heavy desire. Like, because why would somebody want that?
You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies.
Her voice is cool.
Tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts.
She rhymed asunder with thunder. I love her so much. Like, a lyrical like, that's a big lyrical tie. That's so nice. You don't want to hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware I'm tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts. Like, they even she even throws the meter there a little bit.
See how
It's
deep
so
the
lovely.
bullet lies. Unaware, tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much heat for the ones we love?
Is it still
Tell me
rhyming?
we both met it, don't we?
I feel like she would have said, "Oh, in our hearts there is thunder." If she wanted to rhyme it, she could have said, "There's in our hearts there is thunder."
But I think that's the fun part about that, right? Like, I think she throws the rhyme for that moment to give us that kind of like moment of discomfort for us to say, like, why did she say it that way? I think that's what makes that lyric exciting, is that she didn't commit to a full rhyme. She literally committed to like not even that meter, you know, like it. I think, again, to me, that's the part of it that makes it really cool, is it kind of throws off that form and function. It like
I see.
allows the song to have its own. Man, we're really working the bush jokes. It's got more mustard than most pop. I think I'm inclined to agree with you here, Gizhenge. I'm really vibing on it.
Is there so much heat for the ones we love? Oh, tell me we both met it, don't we?
The synth sounds Mario 64.
It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be
is so interesting. But there is a little bit of a motoric beat to the drum beat as well. Like kind of an electronic motoric beat sort of vibe here. That, yeah, a little bit of a hauntingly beautiful thing. And then you've got these like that. The vibrato on her voice. It's got almost like a sad Cyndi Lauper vibe to it. Like, this girl needs to have fun. It's not that she wants to. Like, this girl needs to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, do you kind of hear the Cyndi Lauper vibe? Like, not that it's derivative, not to overly compare.
80s.
Yeah, maybe. It could be. Something similar.
Come, baby. Come, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience.
I really like that swell there. The Edge of 17 jam section, Judo. The echo, the vocal delays there in the background. I like the guitar part too. So last week, we were discussing how much control Madonna had over her music and how much she actually wrote. And that was a big thing. I 100% posed the question, who, is responsible for Madonna's music? Was it like a whole bunch of hired guns? Is she buying beats and samples off of people? Like, what is Madonna's compositional thing, or is she just dedicating her voice? That was a question, right? Like, obviously, everybody's going to have a different answer, but this is a question that I ask a lot as I go into pop music, because I struggle when I feel like the music has been made as more of a business decision than an artistic decision. And so, in this context, I think to know that Kate Bush did so much of this herself, the production and all, very impressed, very happy to know that. And not that it like makes an artist better or worse, or like the album better or worse objectively, but it does affect my respect over what I'm hearing, if that makes any sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like she's kind of saying in the lyrics that she wants to take on... Ooh. Is she saying that about coding? It kind of feels like she is saying that she wants to take on like the burdens of another person because she loves them so much. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting lyrically from this. Like, it feels like she's just saying like, hey, be with me, I will make you happy. And if I could, I'd make a deal with God to swap our places. So like you could, you wouldn't have to do the hard stuff. I could do the hard stuff that you're dealing with. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe I'm reading it too literal, but I really did enjoy that song. I think it's way better than what TikTok shot it to death doing. You think that's her intention? Pretty much on the money. Okay, yeah. The sound design on this album is amazing. That really hit me. I really loved the layered synths there. It really provided such like both a tense and kind of offbeat and off kilter like safety, like in the way the beat was produced. Like, and again, is she like making these samples? Like, is she laying down the arpeggiation? Is she doing like, is she putting all of this onto tapes? How's it working? She's credited for vocals, Fairlight synthesizer, Yamaha CS80, acoustic piano, and keyboards. Okay. And the next song is the title track. I don't know that. So the rest of the songs combined do not equal the plays of that song we just listened to, by the way.
Well, typically you like the less popular ones, right?
Yeah, no, the deep tracks have always definitely been where it's been in the pop journey so far. It's absolutely been in the deep tracks. So
you liked that one. That's a good sign.
I mean, that's that one is certainly not the deep track, but
I'm saying that you liked the popular one.
I liked the popular one. Let's see what this is about. Hounds of Love.
This might be familiar.
The song or
Hounds of Love. Let's hear it.
Let's check it out. The Girl Is Mine is a deep track that was actually, I was talking to Mel about this. Michael Jackson's song on Thriller, The Girl Is Mine, is my least favorite song in the entire world. It's actually my least favorite song in the entire world.
Are you still listening to it?
It makes me sad that Paul McCartney did that. Anyways, Hounds of Love by Kate Bush. Okay. It's Paul really bothered me with that one, babe.
I can't tell if you're joking, right?
It doesn't just okay. Hounds of Love. It's
Hounds of Love,
babe. Okay, just let's get back to the bush. Okay.
It's in the trees. It's coming.
When I was a child, walking in the night, afraid of what might be, hiding in the dark, hiding in the street, and the world was full of enemy.
I like this better than the first one.
I kind of like this just period. She's like got a crooning Elvis kind of thing, but cool. Tegan and Sarah don't happen without Kate Bush, do they? Holy actual cats, dude. I say that because of the dog noises. The cello.
You take my shoes off and throw
Where is she from? Like the do 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 do. Like all of these background noises make me so happy. She's from Bath, England. Okay. Yes, they censored the words wet bush, so you can't say that. But actually you can now because we unblocked it. This is like, I think definitely a better song objectively in my opinion than the first one. It's just got this nice, like, kind of fulfilling, big, like, good feelings vibe to it. But it's almost like not necessarily. It's almost it's like more catharsis, right? Like getting stuff off of your chest, kind of things. Like, and I'm ashamed of running away from nothing real. I just can't deal with this. I'm still afraid to be there among your hounds of love. Like, it feels like you just get to that point where you just can't do it anymore. Like, you ran away and you're finally just like, look, this is it. This is why I ran away. I cannot do this. And I think that there's a real liberation in writing a song like this. And then especially when you have this hugely uplifting ethereal nature provided by the strings and the synth accompaniment. I mean, objectively, I love that. Objectively, in my opinion. Friggin' right. Understand that's how it works because it's my channel. I get to say it that way. You understand? The tom drum thing here happening with the cello has me so happy. It's such a cool vibe.
Well, let me hear it.
I found the fox, caught my dogs. You let me take him in my hands. His little heart, it beats so fast, and I'm ashamed of running away. But nothing real, I just can't deal with this. I'm still afraid to be there. On your hounds of love.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
I've always been a coward.
Do we think that this is pop?
Never know what's good for me. Oh, here I go. Don't let me go. Hold me down. It's coming for me through the trees. Oh, help me, darling, help me, please. Take my shoes off and throw them in the lake, and I'll be 2 steps on the water. I don't know what's good for me. I don't know what's good for me. I need la 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 la, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, love. Take your shoes off and throw them in the lake. Do you know what I really need? Do you know what I really need? La 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 la, yeah.
I want to pause it there, and kind of go back and revisit a lot of this. There is such a cool, honest, like, just cry out here. Like, don't let me go, hold me down. Like, it's almost like she's asking her partner, like, hey, overcome me when I am down. Like, I don't want to go anywhere, and I'm telling you that right now with a straight mind. Don't let me go. Like, hold me down. And then, like, take my shoes off and throw them in the lake, and I'll be 2 steps on the water. Like, it's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know what's good for me. I need love. And I feel like she's saying, I need your love. So don't let me go. Because I need you.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm stupid. Like, it's...
Wait, where does, like, the stupid part come in?
Well, because it's like she's saying, "Don't let me go, hold me down." I feel like
Oh,
when
hold
she's
me
saying,
down.
yeah, like when
Okay.
she's saying, like, "Help me,
Oh, help me.
please."
Okay.
Like, hey, do what you got to take my shoes off and throw them in the water. Like,
Hmm.
she's literally kind of accepting that she's a little bit all over the place, potentially back and forth, a little wishy-washy, but she's also saying, like, you're the guy I need, so I need you to keep me here. Like,
Okay.
you know, it's kind of interesting. Like, she's asking this guy to help her overcome herself, or this person to help her overcome herself. And this song, honestly, was amazing.
It's over.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like it was, and then just it's just such an honest look. I need love. And I need you to love me, and I need you to love me even when I'm trying to, like, get out of this, because I know that you're good for me.
I need your love.
It's a pretty it's actually a really, yeah, I really love this. And just the way she delivers it, like, I really believe her. This is one of the most, like, I feel her feelings in the way that she sings it, and I love that.
I don't know what's good for me. I need
And these strings, I love you guys. I love you.
and throw it in the lake. Do you know what I really need? Do you know what I really need?
It does remind, I feel like Tegan and Sarah both really had to have learned a lot of their chops from listening to Kate Bush. I think Hounds of Love, though, is smokes that first song as far as being a song. Just the honest plea to a love, to just love you enough to help you overcome yourself, is amazing. This one is The Big Sky.
They look down at the ground. They say,
I really love her work with the tom drums. Like, all of the tom work, like, having this really kind of fun, like, string melody thing, accompanied with these toms, are nice.
they look down at the ground. They say that I never go in. No, I'm looking at the big sky. I'm looking at the big sky. No, I'm looking at the big sky.
I love this so much. Do you hear this bass line? You hear the background there? The
It's changing in the big sky. It's changing in the big sky. No, we're looking at the big sky. You never understood me. You never really tried. This cloud says no.
You gotta hoot to this.
For sure. There's like, all of the clapping things that kind of happen. There's so many different layers. There's a lot of fun to it. And it does feel a little bit like girls just wanting to have fun. But it also feels like a much more, like, kind of artsy exploration of that. I feel like what's similar about it is the 80s sound palette, right?
Yeah.
Like the 80s pop sound palette. But I feel like this just has a depth that I've never really credited to that sound palette before. And I think it's just because I associate that sound palette with a cheesiness that has been spoon fed to me from media through TV and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we can all agree that the music is so much more than the context it's used in media, whether it's a commercial or a movie. And so when your only impression of 80s music is like random scenes, like maybe I
Dirty
wouldn't,
Dancing.
you know, admittedly, like Ferris Bueller made the song Twist and Shout look pretty cool, right? But there's a lot of songs that you just completely miss when you don't think, when they just kind of disappear like that. And I feel like this is a kind of a sound palette that if I just heard it idly walking by, I might not, unless I went out of my way to listen to it, I might not have just ever discovered it. It, you know, but I'm enjoying the frig out of it. And I think the way that she sounds, like with all of this, it just makes me happy. Come and build me an ark. And if you're coming, jump. Because we're leaving with the big sky.
I like the big sky since we've been looking at the big sky a lot and seeing the great clouds.
I also have been thinking about how that's kind of been a theme in our life lately, the big sky. Yeah. Not to mention what beautiful imagery in general, right? Okay. The clapping. The lead guitar here. There's the Jets. I think it's just it's impossible to not just have a good feeling about it. Listen to that lead in the back. You hear that?
It's her voice.
I know. Right? I just love that. I normally don't like parts like this. It kind of does have a mama say, mama sa, mama kosa kind of part to it. A little bit of that fade out at the end here. MJ did come first. I love her goofy ad-libs, though. The big sky. Whoa. Screech? Right here. Oh, hang on. There.
We did.
Yeah, unreal. Yeah.
Wish you could do that.
Do I wish I could screech like that? Yes. Absolutely, I wish I could
said
screech like
you wish.
I do. You're right. You're darn tootin'. I wish I could sing like that. That would be such a use of my voice. A little Great Gig in the Sky nod. It might be like I could see that, you know. She's making the saxophone noise with her mouth, you know. So a little bit there. 3 for 3. This is a fantastic start. This is actually a fantastic start. We are on an ad break, so we're gonna chill here for a little bit, guys. What's your favorite song in the album for those of you that have listened? What's been your favorite one so far?
Big Sky.
Big Sky.
Hounds of Love.
I think Hounds of Love.
Yeah, okay. They're both really good.
Super good so far. I think that the first song was maybe the second best one so far. I think it's Hounds of Love, Running Up the Hill, and then the Big Sky there. I think they each had something, but Hounds of Love was just really nice. Yeah. I think I am gonna pee actually. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, let's get back. Mother stands for comfort. I hope that is the case for you, because I actually have the best mother ever. Shout out to Esther. She cool.
Yeah, Mama S.
Mama est. Listen to that. Whoa. Did you hear it went from right to left ear, babe? Listen to this.
Okay.
The left to right. Yep. Listen to the bass. Is that a fretless bass? Whoa. Yo, if you just read Wuthering Heights and you did not expect what you read, I feel so bad for you. That is such a sad book to just stumble upon. Blindly, especially. Holy cats. Is this a fretless bass? I'm loving this. Whoa. Ability to just she has an ability to just kind of create different emotion within her music. Like, this has got an actually kind of creepy vibe to it. Like, mother stands for comfort. Mother will hide the murderer, which in this context, I feel like hiding the murderer. Why would she hide the murderer unless it was her person, like her kid, right? It breaks the cage and the fear escapes and takes possession. Just like a crowd rioting inside. Make me do this. Make me do that. Make me do this. Make me do that. What is your take on this? This is such an interesting... about a serial killer. Listen to this. I want to hear this whole thing again. You hear the ow kind of sound. Yeah, it's yeah. I think you might. It
I
might.
think, yeah.
There might be something there.
I think he took it.
There's some brown to this for sure. Kind of feels like Sting learned something like on his vocal editing from listening to Kate Bush. Like especially on this part right here. Right there. I love her background, like her random screeching. It's so funny to me. That one,
It also kind of has a little bit of a White Lotus theme song sound. Did anyone else hear that?
I've never seen White Lotus, so I'm ill-equipped to be able to answer. But did anybody else hear that? Let us know. Everybody that was a musician, singer, composer, songwriter of the time learned something from Kate Bush. Okay, the lore to this track is very dense, but the TLDR is it's based on the real psychiatrist Wilhelm Reich and his child, who is reminiscing about his strange, mad scientist inventions, the Cloudbuster, after Wilhelm suddenly was arrested, the helplessness of not being able to protect his father from unfair imprisonment. Cloudbusting daddy. Gotcha. Okay, bingo bango. I'm going to be honest. Mother stands for comfort, not my favorite. I've made it a point to say I've never particularly liked the creepy music sound, like music that kind of has creepiness to it gets me. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. But normally the creepy vibe stuff doesn't get the plus mark from me. Crimson said he loved White Lotus.
Me too. Especially the theme songs.
Ooh.
I wake up crying. You're making rain, and you're just in reach.
When we say pop, was this being played frequently on pop radio? Like, was this featured in top 40? Would you say this is contemporary to like Madonna or Cyndi Lauper or like Pat Benatar? Like, tell me, because again, I've not spent any time listening. It's not like I can name a whole bunch of Kate Bush bangers. What tell me what we know about Kate Bush, because I feel like this is definitely like kind of more not normie music, and I feel like this is for the 80s time period. It's not like the pop I can necessarily remember hearing, really. I like the strings a lot. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. And I think that's the surprise.
When you in sleep escape me, you're like my yo-yo that glowed in the dark. What made it special, made it dangerous, so I bury it and forget.
Rock pop.
But every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen.
I think you really like this one, babe, don't you? Is it the strings that they kind of remind me of Funky Town?
I don't know. I
This-
was feeling it.
I looked over and Mel's like, Mel's doing this number. It made me happy.
Not
I
what
got
I
it.
looked like.
I mean, you looked way cuter doing it than I did, but it made me happy. But it's also like that's what kind of makes me feel like I like this song better now because I looked over and saw you dancing. Does that make sense? Like there's something about sharing music like that. And I think that's the makings of what makes music so cool. It's
like the movie.
yes, the experience of getting to share the song is half of what makes the song awesome. I mean, yeah, music and lyrics affect it too, but this is, I think, just as important to context and what makes a song awesome, right? Like, I mean,
Well, I hope it's still kind of early on. I hope I continue to like it.
Possum, the song Possum.
Oh,
I fell in love with the song Possum by Fish because me and you and the Howling, the
Was
Howling.
Possum what night was that?
It was night one. It was the
Night
first
one?
encore.
Are you sure?
Yep. But the Howling, the same thing. Ryan looked over at me and said, "You're really gonna get to see the crowd
he was gonna love
interact."
The Howling. I kept waiting for that one.
And to see the Howling and everybody interact, I remember that song because of my participation with the people around me, and I feel like that's that moment of you bouncing around to this brought that to me. So thanks for that.
I just know that something good is gonna happen.
I love the strings to this a lot.
But just saying it could even make it happen.
Mel's bouncing around the room. She is.
You could see them coming. You look too small in their big black car to be a threat to the men in power. I had my yo-yo in the garden. I can't hide you from the government. Oh, God, Daddy,
4 on the floor.
I won't forget. 'Cause every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out.
Donald Sutherland is in the music video to this song. That's actually really cool. I'm really impressed with this song. It's weird because it's like the most melancholic dancing song I could. It's like one of the most melancholic dance grooves I've ever heard, but it's like no doubt a dance groove. I looked over and I literally see my wife dancing to it. And it does have, again, like kind of a more subdued funky town.
Like the sun coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just say it could even make it happen.
I love her voice. And then we're getting guitar? No, we're not. I can see the goth kids dancing to it too.
Every time it rains, you're here in my head.
Wow.
Like the sun coming out. Look, your sun's coming out. Ooh, I just know that something good is gonna happen.
That explains why you guys were typing that earlier.
But just saying it could even make it happen.
Yeah. But just saying it could even make it happen. I do
Yeah.
think that that's a really cool way to sing into positivity, right? Like speaking it into existence,
Mhm.
like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I know that something good is going to happen is such a beautiful sentiment. I would agree to that. It's
Mhm.
like you're really bringing it into like you're just kind of speaking it like this is going to happen. The lyrics took inspiration from the 1973 Peter Reich memoir, A Book of Dreams, with the song honing in on the relationship between Peter and his father, the psychiatrist and philosopher Wilhelm Reich. The video was shot by Julian Doyle and dreamed up by Kate Bush, working in tandem with the Monty Python co-founder Terry Gilliam. Gilliam, depending on what side of the Mississippi you're from, I guess. In the striking clip, Donald Sutherland takes the role of Wilhelm Reich and Kate Bush plays Peter. Got it. What does Kate Bush look like? I've not seen. So she's certainly got an eclectic style, huh? Kind of all over the place. I mean, we went from sundress to pseudo Princess Leia with a knife,
I've seen more like recent pictures of her, like in the thousands.
like Cleopatra with a piece, and like vacation at Myrtle Beach. You know what I mean? She was a big theater kid. Got it. Played character with her outfits. Stevie Nicks, very similar in that regard, I suppose. I love this yeah, yo part. Love you, Scoots. Have a good one, bro.
Your sun's coming out. Your sun's coming out.
Even just making it seem like we were at a train station there at the end. You know what I mean? Kind of with that steam letting off sound, like here. Really has that nice little atmospheric kind of vibe to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to figure out where side B is going to end up being. So do let me know when we go to the back side, because I guess the back side is where it gets a little dark, right? Like we get a little darkness. And welcome to the ninth wave. This is not really a pop album anymore, right here. Oh, okay. So buckle up, babe. Here we go. And Dream of Sheep. Here we go.
Little light shining, little light will guide them to me. My face is all lit up, my face is all lit up.
Have a good night, Sarl.
If they find me racing white horses,
Love this.
they'll not take me for a boy.
Okay.
Let me be weak, let me sleep and dream of sheep.
What's the significance of what it is I'm hearing?
Come here with me.
So, let me be weak, let me sleep and dream of sheep. I kind of just like that simple plea, like, hey, just let me be. Like, let me rest and dream of sheep. Like even just like let me focus my mind on something that's just out of here. Like, I
Sheep.
yeah. But what is what so
It's like a radio.
but does anybody have significance on what the radio is talking? She's been washed overboard from a ship and is
I
awaiting
have been having
rescue.
crazy dreams recently. Very crazy dreams. Like, really. And I don't normally have crazy dreams.
You have?
Yeah, I told you about a few of them.
Yeah, so I've just
Do you remember?
I mean I remember a few of them, but I didn't know if that was like not normal for you.
Mm-mm.
Because I have like no dreams. Like
Mm-mm.
really. No, I mean mine are well, I when I say no dreams, I mean like mine are very day in the life
I
of
usually don't remember.
let me I really love how
Dreamy bot.
even so this is
Okay.
another thing I really appreciate about her. And forgive me, it's going to get a little loud in your earphone, okay? But when she is talking, you hear the details in her mouth. You hear what I'm you hear these things. Yeah, do you hear that? Not you. I'm talking about Kate. I'm not saying that's you. I'm listen.
Let me be weak. Let me sleep and dream of sheep.
Yeah, I hear it.
You hear the detail in her voice. I love it so much.
Come here with me now.
Oh, I'll wake up to any sound of engines. Every gun sinking craft. I can't keep my eyes open. Wish I had my radio. I tune into some friendly voices talking about stupid things.
Just her and a piano, dude.
I can't be
Amazing.
left to my imagination. Let me be weak. Let me sleep and dream of sheep.
I love this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I really find myself enjoying this. And like, you know,
It's very nice. And
it
it
just
is beautiful.
has this imaginative thing to it, but also like a little bit of an escapism and an earnesty. But in this context, in her imagined escapism, she's kind of like also lonely and trapped and weak there too. And wanting, I can't be left to my imagination. Let me be weak, let me sleep and dream of sheep. I honestly, I'm really just appreciating how kind of like Joni Mitchell in some ways, like where Joni just like writes the most raw stuff, and you're like, Joni, girl, like leave that in your diary, honey, don't say so much. Like you're really saying a lot. And and there is a little bit of that element to her writing. Mitchell was a big influence on Kate Bush's writing style. There's no doubt, man. Like, I think you kind of just hear it and even in the way that she delivers it, there is that just kind of. I really believe that she has felt these ways, even if it's kind of an abstract imagery thing. And the little lead there in the back. There's certainly a Joni connection here, which I only know because I've started to dig into Joni Mitchell here on the channel. So, guys, thank you for being a part of me having that context. Also, disintegration. Welcome to the Rooskies, homie. Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. Listen to those woodwinds.
And they say they take me home like poppy, heavy with seed.
I feel weird to confess that I read that as like poopies first.
Deeper and deeper.
Like poopies heavy with seed.
Even after all the poppy seed bagels.
Yeah, it's just I saw the word written and I just for whatever reason saw the word poopies. Anyways, that one was kind of a heavy one. Like I liked the song, but I can't see myself like going back to it because of the heaviness. Under Ice. Did you like that song? Heavy is coming. They said. Speeding up.
It's wonderful,
Kind of a tense bush here.
so wide. The river has frozen over.
Oh, really cold.
Not a soul on the ice, only me skating fast. I'm speeding past trees, leaving little lines in the ice, cutting out little lines in
Wow.
the ice, splitting.
She's very, very, very imagery based. And honestly, I'm finding that side A might have been a little bit more digestible based on this first two song sample size. But again, more than that, this is another classic, like, kind of sounds like Joni Mitchell sort of thing to it. Like, just writing very much like, this is what is happening. I'm skating on ice and I'm cutting little lines and I'm hearing the little splitting sounds from my skates on the ice.
I like a lot of parts of it, and like her voice is nice, but like yeah, it's like kind of dark and tense is the word you're saying. Is that the word?
Yeah.
But like yeah, like theatrical. They said theater,
Mm.
but so like it's nice, but I wouldn't like listen to it. I wouldn't choose it to listen to, like besides right now.
Right. You're not outside of the discovery. I'm terrible on the ice.
Gotta go ice skating.
Going ice skating with me looks a whole lot like me falling a lot.
Are you sure?
No, I can stay up. I'm good.
In the ice, splitting sound, silver hills, spitting snow.
Kind of has a little bit of a Nico sort of vibe here.
Something moving
No ice skating here.
We'll skate in Connecticut.
under ice, through water, trying to get out of the cold water. It's me.
Is this song just a song about actually falling in the ice while ice skating? Is this really just maybe a song that's that easy?
Maybe.
Maybe there's a reason it's tense. Because falling in the ice would be... That is not how... I would freak the frig. I can't stop thinking about It's Ice. Yeah, we should maybe wash the B-side of this album down with... I actually really find that I'm liking this right now.
Wake up.
Was that just in the right ear?
It was. Babe, I love that you started catching these things. I'm literally seeing your ear develop the longer we've been together, and it's so cool.
Wake up.
Just in the right ear. You make me happy. Listen to this.
You must wake up.
Left ear.
Wake up, man.
Wake up, child. Pay attention. Come
Waking the witch.
Wake up.
Wake up, love.
You should make the night, but see your little lights alive.
What's this?
Can you not see that little light up there?
I think it's they're from movie quotes.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Don't you know you've kept him waiting? Look who's here to see you.
That was fun.
Ween likes Kate Bush, doesn't they? Ween, this, I feel like the F Jam, like, might have learned something from this. That just really...
The what?
Ween has a song called The Fucked Jam.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
On Quebec. And it's right after I Don't Want It. Like, you hear one of the most emotionally charged Ween songs that they have in their entire catalog, and then you get The Fucked Jam. And it's one of the most jarring moments ever. But this moment actually also startled me. And yeah, similarly, yeah.
Okay.
I like, did you like the kind of jump scare moment?
Yeah, I kind of did.
A little bit of a, it's
Yeah.
like you only get to enjoy the jump scare the first time, but it's kind of nice.
Who's here to see you?
You jumped. You won't burn. Whoa. The very avant-garde. Reminds me a bit of The Residents. I think Mel does not like this at all.
I want it to be over.
I think Mel's taking the headphones off. I think after we questioned her innocence, she's like, you know what? No, I don't want to listen to this anymore. They questioned my innocence. Babe, I'm totally kidding. It really did have kind of a weird thing. I don't know if it's like what we're hearing though is like are we hearing kind of like a skit?
I think so.
I feel like that's got to be the case, but I don't know who is waking the witch and like why would the evil guy be questioning innocence? Like, wouldn't he kind of be looking for somebody who's classically not innocent?
Maybe he needs an innocent person to, use them or something.
When you say you're getting priest vibes here, what do you mean? Like, are you saying like Judas Priest or just a band called Priest? I'm not familiar. This is the lead character who is drowning's life flashing before her eyes. IMO. That's how I've read it. Her religious trauma coming to the forefront. Catholic priest.
like drowning in a baptism, maybe.
Ooh. That's heavy imagery right there. Tell me, like drowning in baptism.
Oh.
I wrote a song one time where I said I was drowning in the tide, baptized in the tide that was drowning me. But so I've always liked the idea, for whatever reason, in imagery of songwriting, of writing about a tide, like baptism and drowning. But
well, that makes sense because even when I was a little kid at my sister's baptism, I stood up and screamed, "Don't pour milk on my baby's head."
You were a really good big sister, Mel. I'm really proud of you.
But like it must have been like scary or something if I said that, right?
Did the priest look at you and say, "I question your innocence"?
I don't know the deets, but I'll have to ask Gina.
Maybe he didn't question your innocence. This does kind of have a krautrock vibe to it, doesn't it? Like reminds me of Faust 4 a little bit. Certainly not for me.
What say you go,
You hear the... There really is... Is Mel leaving? There really is... She's coming right back. There's, like, you hear the helicopter kind of thing happening right here. This was one of... the weirder songs I think I've heard. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is weird. I'm not trying to say anything against it. I have got it on really good authority that I dislike creepy sounding music. This wasn't necessarily, I mean, no, this was absolutely creepy. I didn't like the deep, dark voices. Because I'm a little baby. I am literally a little... Don't you dare question Clark's innocence. You bite your tongue, mister. You bite your tongue. This is, without question, kind of the flop of the album to me. In my opinion. It's not meant to be listened to casually, so I think the reaction is valid. Fair enough. But, you know, in fairness, I think that it's like when you watch a horror movie... most people don't watch horror movies and walk away and say, that was the best movie I've ever seen. They walk away and say, that was effed up. You know what I mean? And I think in some respects, a lot of avant-garde music is designed to have that same kind of intention and vibe. And I feel like when people dunk on me for saying, like, I don't like creepy things, I'm also the guy that's saying I don't like horror movies. So it's not like I'm going to go and watch a bunch of horror movies and have great things to say about them, because I know that about me. Whereas, I think with music like this, when let's listen to the Grateful Dead. Hey, not mad about it. How does anyone not like horror films, dude? Because I'm a big old baby. That's how. But again, I think I appreciate stuff. I just can't see a lot of re-listening value in it to me, and that's kind of where I'm coming from. Clark's like, I'm tired, Daddy. Watching you without me. I just don't like entertaining creepiness. What talking heads are you thinking, Zen?
Watch the clock move the slow hand. I should.
I love the bass sounds here.
I'm not here.
Do do
I'm not
do do. This is by far the best one to me on the B side. Her little voice is doing this. It's really nice.
I'll let you know what's been happening. There's a ghost in our home.
I have quite the catalog of bawling my eyes out to songs on stream.
Not here, but I'm not here.
Did I miss some crying?
No. They were asking if I also don't like sad songs, and I was like, no, I love sad songs. I just have to be careful about entertaining sad songs because I am a person that knows knows the way I'm wired. And sometimes I live too much in sad songs, and it makes me kind of a sad person.
Sad pilot.
I'm a naturally a sad pilot. Like my default mode network is kind of to be sad. So I have to work pretty hard on not being sad. And part of me working on not being sad is not letting myself listen to too many sad songs. There's a time and place for everything, and I think that there's good reflection in all of it, but I do have to be mindful of it because of the way I'm wired.
I think that's pretty common, like listening to sad music.
Could be. has a world music sort of vibe to it. I also feel like maybe like Alanis Morissette learned from Kate Bush. I really like this. You know, I'm not familiar with Nick Drake at all. My thing with sad music is that I will listen to sad music that very specifically relates to me in the way I feel. And then I will listen to that song over and over and over again, not to get perspective and feel better by being related to, but to continue to cyclically feel bad about it.
Wally's wallowing.
Yeah, I have to be careful because I am a professional wallower. And like,
This is news to me.
Elliott Smith is another artist I can't listen to very much because like I will just live in that sadness if I just keep listening. I got to be careful about it, you know, and so I'm conscientious about it.
I don't think you're a sad pilot.
You met me at a time where I try really hard not to be. I don't want to be a sad pilot. I want to be a fun, happy guy whose like joy makes a difference in people's life. Like
You
that's
are.
that's who I want to be. But
That's who you are.
it's honest work to do that. I love whatever it is that they're doing to the voice there. I really like it. This was easily my favorite on the B-side. Like, that's the only one that's gotten the like button from me. What did you think about that one?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like I said, I can appreciate her voice and the music, and it's cool stuff. I like it's interesting to listen to. I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad about
No,
her.
no, no, no. I'm not going. That's not
like I
Daily
said, it's
Driver
just,
music.
yeah,
I'm not going.
Daily Driver.
I'm not
It's a good
heading
way
back
say
to
it.
come back to it.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
But now we know what Kate Bush sounds like.
The first half of the album I really enjoyed though.
Remember
I'm not
when
gonna
I
lie.
was bouncing around the room? What song was that? Big Sky?
That was
Or
Cloudbusting.
Cloud
You liked Cloudbusting.
Busting?
Yep. All right. I have to run an ad and then we're gonna come back and close this album down. I will be our Bizzle. Okay, guys, we have 3 songs to go. And this is The Jig of Life. Let's check it out.
I like the title.
It's kind of cool.
The Jig.
I like the fiddle here.
Hello, old lady.
Ooh.
I know your face so well. I know it well. She says, na 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 na. Be sitting in your mirror now is the place where the crossroads meet. When you look into the future, never, never say goodbye to my part of your life. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me live. She said, come on and let me live, girl.
Kind of gives me a Stevie Nicks sort of vibe here.
Yeah.
Hey, and my name is Orbalot. Welcome to the Rooskies, homie. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, it also kind of goes in with what you were saying earlier, like, hold me down, don't let me go, don't leave my love.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of that, like,
Don't let me die in your mind.
yeah, like, keep me here with you, for you, and for me.
Let me live, girl. This moment in time,
She said.
it doesn't belong to you.
She said.
It belongs to me and your little boy and your little girl. And the one hand clapping where on your palm is my little line. When you're written in mine is an old memory. Na 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 na. Never, never, never say goodbye to my part of your life. Oh no, 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 no. Oh never, 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 never let me go. She said, come on and let me live, girl. She said, come on and let me live, girl.
I really it reminds me of the Blood of Cuchulainn, which is like a I don't know, like an Irish instrumental kind of song. It's like the intro of the movie The Boondock Saints. I don't know if you probably heard the song and don't even know it. I'll play it here in a moment because it really is kind of bringing me to that. I'm enjoying this. It reminds me maybe a little bit of maybe a more Irish pub sounding like The Chain by Fleetwood Mac or something.
Irish jig chain.
Yeah, maybe. The Chain of Life. Definitely is like Ren Fair core. You think it's Cuchulainn? I thought it was Cuchulainn. I could be wrong. Not afraid to be. I love the toms. Without 'em. Toms, T-O-M-S.
Here, I put this moment. Here,
What
I
is
put
this?
moment. Here, I put this moment. Here, I put this moment.
Over here. Can't you see where memories are kept bright? Tripping on the water like a laughing girl. Time in our
What
eyes
is
is spawning
this?
past light. Run on the ocean and the woman unfurls. Holding all the love that waits for you here. Catch us now, for I am your future. A kiss on the wind and we'll make the land. Come over here to where when lingers, waiting in this empty world. Waiting for then when the life spray cools. From now does ride in on the curl of a wave. And you will dance me in the sunlit pools. We're of the going water and the gone. We are of water and the holy land of water. And all that's to come runs in with the thrust on the strand.
It really is. This is what I was saying. Blood of Cuchulainn. This is what that song reminded me of. It kind of gave me that little bit of a,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what it was, but gave me a little bit of that vibe. But it also seemed to have a very kind of, to your point, like I'll be sitting in your mirror. Now is the place where the crossroads meet. Will you look into the future? It felt like there was a like sitting in someone else's mirror. It's interesting imagery.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because it almost feels like there's a not a permanence to sitting in someone else's mirror. And then it falls into never, never say goodbye to my part of your life. Like I think she kind of speaks into it. Not choo choo lane. I didn't say choo choo lane. You said, is it Cullen?
Cullen?
I thought it was Coo Hoo Lane. The Bloodhound
Cuh-
Gang picture is wild. It
Cullen
is.
is how I would read that. Crimson, is that right?
Either which way.
Choo choo?
How did you feel about the Jig of
Oh,
Life?
chew? Wait a minute.
So,
I'm
okay.
not dyslexic, but this is the second time I've like switched letters around with
All right.
the kooky thing. Kakwoo.
If you know how I'm
Khaki.
supposed to pronounce it phonetically, please let me know. Hello Earth is next.
Above you now, 9 times the speed of sound.
Roger that, Dan. I got a solid tech in locked on tech in 2 and 3. The tracking data, nav data, and pre-plan trajectory are all one line.
She's kind of proto noise rock, I guess, isn't she? Or maybe not proto. What would you guys say is like, or maybe very early noise rock? Because she does incorporate a lot of these kinds of like, radio sounds and TV sounds. It feels like she wants you to kind of have a real life sort of vibe, almost like Pink Floyd did with "Wish You Were Here," right? Like where you have that in the song "Wish You Were Here," you have the intro where it's kind of like you're watching a TV or listening to a radio. And it feels like there's kind of that element within this where you want it to feel like an element of real life is around you, but within the music. You wouldn't really call this noise rock. I feel like it's proto noise rock at any rate.
9 times the speed of sound.
Already existed at this point, so maybe not. And I'm not saying influenced. I'm just commenting on how it feels reminiscent to me. Influenced is a big word and a connection I'm not trying to make. I think Bowie would be the closer influence conversation here.
Held up hard, I can blot you out of sight. Peekaboo, peekaboo, little love. With just my heart and my mind, I can be driving home, and you sleep on the seat.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The transition here, and it kind of does go into it almost feels like it sort of revisits the theme of running up that hill. But I like that it transitions from this driving home and you sleep on the seat, and then you get into this whole different vibe of the song after this piano bit.
I get out of my car, step into the night, and look up at the sky. And there's something bright, traveling fast. Just look at it go. Just look at it go.
I love the sound collaging they do here. I really enjoy this already. The adventure that this song has already taken us on. Loving it. George is in the country now.
Watching the storm start to form over America. Can't do anything, just watch them swing with the wind out to sea.
Kind of feels like she's not talking about America, like watching the storms form over America. It feels like she's talking more proverbial storms like tensions or something in that time period. Am I hearing a bagpipe? It feels like she's being referential in the, like, kind of self-referential through this particular lyric, right? Like, you know, go to sleep, little earth. I was there at birth. Out of the cloud burst, the head of the tempest. Like, it feels like she's referring back to her songs from within the album.
Huh.
And then even the murderer thing, kind of going back in.
Cloudburst is the song. Right?
I'm wondering.
I said it was Cloudbust, but I was thinking it must have been burst, actually.
I mean, it says cloud busting, not cloud bursting.
Okay.
But it still feels close enough to be reminiscent. This album has certainly been an adventure. Especially the latter half.
Is that next?
I don't know. Can somebody give me a lyrical translation on this next one if there is one? Deeper. Somewhere in the deep, there is a light. Give this sign leashed. Leashed. No, leashed. Leashed would be like easy.
Wait. The song?
That's the life. Yo, Warped Carrot, welcome to the Rooskies. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Warped Carrot.
Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home. I like the kind of, like, sad, tense barbershop quartet thing that they have going on here at the end of this. Super creepy, dude. Absolutely creepy.
Is this the last song or second to last?
This is second to last. We're coming up on the last song now.
Okay.
And The Morning Fog is what's closing this one down.
Okay.
Honestly, this album has kind of been wild to me. The second half was a little bit more of a difficulty to swallow, but it was almost kind of like watching a tense movie, right? Like, I think that I've made it through significantly more difficult albums. This one wasn't necessarily a challenge because it wasn't like it made my brain itchy, like some of the music I've listened to in the course of time. This was like again, kind of more of like musical theater than it was,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I like the art pop kind of vibe to it. It's exciting to me.
Mm-hmm.
The Morning Fog. Here we go. I like this. I love the fretless bass sound too.
I love you better now. I'm falling like a stone, like a stone, being born again.
I watched this anime a long time ago. It was actually probably my first or one of my earliest animes. It's called Chobits. And the intro song, Let Me Be With You, got it like ingrained in my head. And like, it's a cheesy anime, and you guys are going to laugh at me for watching it. If you know what it is, get off my back. But this song kind of reminds me of that song, so it's like kind of making me smile. Admittedly, I really like I like the kind of looser vibe, and like I like that it feels less tense on this one to close it down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It really is making
Light.
me feel, yeah, it's lighter hearted, and it's making me feel better.
Like a storm.
No, the anime was called Chobits, Choiobits. But yeah, I've seen everything Dragon Ball many times, like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, even though I don't really count that. Then Dragon Ball Super, all of the movies, I've seen it all.
Being born again into the sweet meaningful.
Her religious imagery throughout as well. Yep, I'm kind of always watching anime. Oh. I really love about Kate Bush these moments. Do you know what? I love you better. But then you hear this kind of crazy disarray, discombobulated bass thing happen there at the end. And it makes me happy, but it's such a simple statement of fact. Like, do you know what? I love you better now. And I like that. It's like after Morning Fog. It's almost like after a hard night together, after a tough evening of, like that two lovers have, they wake up the next day and it's like they're more in love because the difficulty made them stronger. And I think it's kind of another one of those beautiful sentiments, like you fall in love even further after something difficult because it's like you're still together, you made it through. There's something cool there. And again, I love the way she just writes so matter of fact and to the heart of honesty. And it's so good.
The sweet morning fog.
Yeah.
I'm falling, but I
Smooth seas don't make good sailors. Just like Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore says.
Tell my mother. Tell my father. Tell my loved one.
This song is amazing.
Tell my brother.
I could listen to this like on a repeat. I'm loving it.
Interesting that you did that with Morning Dew, and you're gonna do that with Morning Fog.
I like morning songs with morning in the name, apparently. I truly though, that song might have been one of my favorites on the album.
was
I just
nice.
liked how kind of string oriented it was. I liked her take. I liked the honest lyricism there. Like, she really does so well to just tell how she feels. And I believe how she feels when I hear her sing it. I requested Crimson to add this as the pop album when we were talking about this theme a while back, mostly because I think Side A has a multitude of the best pop songs of the era, as well as I think that it could help you understand that pop music doesn't have to be hyper-produced. Kate Bush is a pop musician who does exactly what she wants. She proves that you don't have to make content to find pop success, which I think is an important lesson to learn on this month's journey. I think that's a very fair way to put it. I, throughout this journey, have truly found myself kind of, wrestling with the idea of whether or not pop is a genre, whether or not pop is a certain set of sound textures that gets applied to certain music, and those textures change over the course of eras, whether or not it's a series of business decisions that create music, whatever. And in this context, I have made it kind of clear that one of my biggest issues with pop is that I don't know if it's the musicians that make it or the businesses that contract these things, and for whatever reason, that just feels like less of a sound to me. I don't know.
Another thing that's making me think about the anime song movie.
I really feel like there is something to be said about her doing this herself. When you can hear somebody's labor of love, that goes such a long way. And I really, really, really do appreciate the heck out of it. Like, this is so nice. Guys, I think Kate Bush has definitely been one of my favorite stops in the pop journey since we've done this. I mean, it's actually, of the ones we've listened to so far, SZA, Michael Jackson, Paula Check, and Madonna.
You said that about Paula Check.
Well, I mean, at that point, that I would agree.
Yeah, so now it's
Right
Bush
now,
over that.
Right now, I would say Kate Bush is kind of taking the lead for the month. Not that it's a competition, but that's certainly what's hit me. I think maybe the most. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.
Bye.